turned on 18 highway. That one.
Welcome, Minneapolis junior, senior high school fans to Salina, Kansas campus Sacred Heart High School. February 7th today, 2014. We're here for a resumption of, I guess we resumed last Friday. We're a continuation of NCAA play here tonight as the Lions take on the host Sacred Heart Knights here in Salina. Dale Leech, Mike Perry, and Scott Ausherman here to bring you this action tonight.
It's good to be back here on a Friday night as we travel to Sacred Heart High School, and the Lady Knights and the Lady Lions getting ready to do battle. And it'll be it's always a challenge when you come here to Sacred Heart High School in this gym on this floor. Doesn't matter, boys or girls, it's always a challenge.
Yes, it is. It's an interesting matchup tonight between squads on close to opposite ends of the brackets, or not brackets, but ends in the league standings. The Lions are tied for second with Ellsworth with a 4-2 record, 9-4 overall. Sacred Heart is 0-5 in the league, last place. Excuse me, 1-5, and 5-9 overall. But the Lady Lions have lost 2 games in a row, and the Knights have struggled quite a bit, have won 3 games in a row. And so they're going to come at us here pretty hard and fast tonight. You can be assured of that.
That's a mark of a good team improving throughout the year, and Sacred Heart, I'm sure, has gotten better through the year. So, yeah, we'll have our hands full tonight here on Sacred Heart's gym floor here in Salina.
And they've got a couple of really good ball players at Sacred Heart. And, all it takes is those good ball players to have a good ball game and their surrounding team to give them just a little bit of effort with it. It's a challenge. You've got some good talent out there. It's just that we've not seen them at different times. They've not put a full 5 on the floor, but you never know.
Well, Tracy Tebow is a quality basketball player, and she can put a lot of points on the board all by herself. So I look for a pretty good game tonight. Ladies are going to have to be ready to play, that's for sure.
The 3 games they've won were against Clay Center, the last game in the Salina Invitational Tournament, so it was not here at this gymnasium, but then they've beaten Beloit and Hutch Trinity here in their home gym.
I thought you said they were 0-5 in league play.
Well, I corrected myself.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought I'd heard they had beaten Beloit. So,
all 3 of those wins, though, guys, were by 4 points or less. And from things I've read, they kind of pretty much salted the game away with free throws at the end. So if they're going to hang with you and be in it at the end, we'll need to watch out. We did beat them rather handily last December at Minneapolis by a final score of 61-37. But it'll be a challenge to do that again here tonight.
Well, that's one of those nights where everything was going in, everything was clicking. The girls had a lot of confidence. You lose that confidence and the momentum goes to the other team. It's hard to get it back sometimes, especially when you're traveling on the opponent's floor playing there. It's tough sometimes to get that victory, even though you might be favored 20 points. Good example, Russell against Minneapolis boys the other night. We're thinking it's going to be a 30-point victory for the boys, and by the end of the night, they had us down to 5 or 6 points in the fourth quarter, and it was touch and go there for a little bit. We just could not get through that defense, and you just never know what the other team's going to throw at you. So, could be interesting.
Yeah, I was real surprised when I saw that score, and then when I finally watched the game today, I thought, well, I guess I can believe it now.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the most prettiest games.
Well, that's that Syracuse 3-2 zone defense. Jim Boeheim has thrown that out there on the floor since day one as a college basketball coach, and they ask him, why do you play a 3-2 defense? He says no one practices against it. They practice against a man-to-man day in, day out. It's a different thing to to get an offense going against it. So we found that out too.
That we did. I don't remember if they've run that against us previously or not, but we'll have to get ready for it before we go out to the Russell at the end of the regular season here.
I guarantee you Russell will play it again. They had pretty good luck. And the longer they stayed in the game and they clawed back, we were at 17 points. They came back, and you could see they were gaining confidence. They were playing within themselves. And what they had out on the floor was good enough for them because they played hard the rest of the game. It was a rough game. Yep. It really was. It was a physical game.
Yeah, very physical game. A lot of kids fouled out in that ball game.
Yeah, you can say our athletes were better, and they were, but that night Russell came to play, that's for sure. And I hope we come to play here tonight. Ladies are going to have to bear down against the Sacred Heart team.
Well, you know, if I remember right, and I got to go back in the book to look at this, but you know, I would really like to see a little bit of stronger play out of our post. And if you haven't, I was right. I went back and looked to see if I was right. We had a very strong post presence the first time we played them, with J.C. Owens having 23 and Lucy Giles having 12. So very strong post play in that game. Now, since then, we've kind of struggled. They've kind of shut our post down, and we've had to work a lot harder to get it into our post. It'd be nice to see us get some of that inside-out play, high-low, going tonight and see how we can do to get that back and going again.
Well, I think the strength of the two teams that we've lost to the last two games in Ellenwood and Russell both provided a presence inside that the Knights will not provide.
Right.
And that was much to our detriment. And both those teams played the zone pretty well too, if I'm not mistaken. So, but I would anticipate that our ladies should have the advantage on the inside post play tonight again against the Knights.
We've tended to struggle with the zone over the year.
Yes.
Probably been one of our Achilles heels a little bit on that. So, but tonight, as we get ready, about 10 minutes away from tonight's matchup, and Lady Lions here will have their hands full. Even though we had a big solid win the first time, it's always a challenge when you come onto this floor to play the Sacred Heart Knights.
No doubt about that. This is the 50th game in the series between the two squads. Minneapolis leads it 27-22. And we've won the last 9 games in a row. At Sacred Heart, we're actually 12 wins against 8 losses. So this has not been a completely unfriendly gym for our ladies, as much as it has been for the guys. The girls do hold the advantage over the Knights, the overall series, plus have a 9-game winning streak going. So let's see if we can continue that here tonight against these resurgent Lady Knights. Well, what did you see, guys, as the positives and the downfall against Russell? The girls' side. We talked about the boys a little bit there.
Well, you know, I went back to look in the book just now and looked at that. Even though we only went to the free throw line 11 times, we were 8 for 11 to the free throw line. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Very good for us. Lindsay had a good ball game, but you know, overall, we just it was a lot harder to play against. They had a couple players. Well, I think I can remember she's a freshman or a sophomore. That Casper girl just had her way in the post.
We couldn't handle her.
Yeah.
She was 5'10" and a freshman.
Yeah. So, you know, you take her out of that equation, I'll tell you, it would have been a different ball game. But getting back to that, we didn't have an answer for their post, which their post then in turn helped to shut us down as well.
Yeah. She controlled the rebounds both ends of the floor.
No second chance shots, very few. One and dones. So
blocked some shots and altered a bunch of others. And she, for a freshman, she played with boys, and she's pretty good. Real good, actually.
We actually forced them to have more turnovers than what we had from a positive standpoint. We did a very good job of forcing them to turn the ball over. The negative is second half shots, as well as we could not get anything done on the inside.
I noticed in the game that game tape I was watching today that, especially in the second half, we took a lot of outside shots that were nowhere near close. We were just
And to watch the girls
blank air.
warm up, we do have some outside presence. I mean, we shoot the ball well here in practice, and you'd think, we'd be able to shoot a little better percentage, but they don't give you an open look in the real game.
Yeah. I think one thing I heard Coach Henderson comment on was about some of those shots that weren't going in or weren't even being close to going in is that we were probably having to rush a lot of our shots because the team speed-wise, Russell was just quicker.
Yeah, I remember the three that
making us uncomfortable.
The three that Miss Steinbrock hit, she was just wide open. No one came to get her, and she just had plenty of time to shoot the ball. And I don't know that I remember too many other threes that went in.
Well, threes or twos, long distance twos. But,
yeah, I'm just looking to see if we had any others. Kate had 2 threes. It looks like. I'll tell you, it's you look at that, and if a team, and from a standpoint with Kate is a great set shooter. She has time and can set up. She's great at a set shot. But it, like any player, it's a lot harder when you have some pressure on you. And they finally pulled some players out and put it on her. So.
Yeah, the uncontested shot. I've been really happy to see the Allison girl, the freshman, get out on the floor. Sophomore. Play some really good minutes. And she's playing better and better as we go along, too.
Well, the Lady Lions are tied for second in the league with Ellsworth. We need to keep winning to stay in contention for vying for the league crown. Russell is in first place, all of those. In sub-state standings, the girls are tied for second with, I can't remember, it might be Ellsworth, but they're a half a game behind Phillipsburg, who's 10-4. Lady Lions are 9-4.
So we're
tied.
tied.
Keep winning.
We're tied with Russell for league or Ellsworth for league.
Ellsworth in second place. Russell's ahead.
Russell's ahead. Yeah.
They're a game ahead.
Yeah.
We're tied for second with Ellsworth. But and of course Russell's not in our.
Yeah, they're 4A.
In our sub-state, they're up to fourth, the Division II 4A this year. So, but the girls. They just got to keep things rolling if they're going to have a chance for league title and keeping the better seedings for sub-state coming up here right at the end of the month.
Won't be long.
Nope.
Won't be long. The thing I do like is the fact that if we're talking sub-state is the fact that we're going to go into a fairly friendly confine for us at Hoisington. So it'll be that from that standpoint will be an advantage for us. So.
That was Shay Allison. I couldn't think of her name just off the cuff, but Shay's been playing well, sophomore. Tall. She's good presence down on the low block. She's starting to be a force on the rebound. She's been rebounding well and been getting a few buckets for us in the low block.
And the thing that you and I talked about, or Dale also talked about, is do you imagine how much stronger she'd be? She's really limited to 2 quarters because of our depth in 15 girls. She almost has to play all 4 quarters of the JV game. So she gets 2 quarters in the varsity game. You imagine if we would have a few more girls out, that would give her a chance to get just a few more minutes and touches in the varsity game. She is improving, and when she doesn't have the problem with quarters, you see a lot more out of her, i.e. Hoisington.
And those of you that might be wondering just what in the world Scott Ausherman is talking about, players are limited to 6 quarters of action per night. So between varsity and junior varsity.
How many?
So
6.
Yeah.
So that's why he's counting up what he's counting up there.
I don't know why, but this music is just reverberating through my earphones.
It's really hard.
Well, on Tuesday night, we got snowed out and colded out.
And that's been rescheduled for the 24th.
We'll have 2 games in a row.
Monday the
Monday.
24th. Monday the 24th.
We'll have a home game against El Saline and then turn around and travel out to Russell for the last regular season game of the year. Hopefully that'll be the only reschedule we have to do here in the balance of this season, or else things could get dicey. So we missed the opportunity to miss out to see the Wilson girl play basketball against us at least here recently. That's with El Saline.
They've got another girl on that team that scores quite well too, so they've got a good 1-2 punch. And they are tall.
All right, well, let's take a break here. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back for the introductions. Excuse me for the cough.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Sacred Heart High School. As the Minneapolis Lady Lions just about ready to do battle here against the Sacred Heart Lady Knights, as Minneapolis will be in their traveling blue, Sacred Heart in their home white, as we get ready to do action tonight for both squads. Mike Perry will have the call. I will do the color, as Dale will be back on camera. So good to have all three of us back tonight, Dale.
Good to be here. We enjoyed a nice birthday party. A little ice and sleep.
As they're just finally giving some introductions, as the public address announcer talking a bit about both squads. The Knights, as I said earlier, in their home white, Minneapolis in their traveling blue. As we will have the starting lineups here with Mike Perry. Here you go, Mike.
For Minneapolis, Lucy Giles, number 4. She's a senior. And for Sacred Heart, number 1, Sarah Vandervoort. For Minneapolis, at the post, J.C. Owens scored 23 against Sacred Heart the first time earlier this season. For Sacred Heart, Megan Stein, 5'6" senior. And for Minneapolis, Kennedy Allison at the quick forward. And number 10, Mackenzie Cack. She's a sophomore, 5'8". For Minneapolis, at the point guard, Lindsay Shoup. For Sacred Heart, Kara Donnelly. She's 5'9" and a sophomore. For Minneapolis.
She and Lindsay act like they know one another.
Well, they played a lot of, they
24,
played summer basketball together. So
Mara Pounds. And for Sacred Heart, the Lady Knights leader on the floor, Tracy Tebow. She's a senior, 5'7", and she can score. We don't know if we'll get the national anthem now or for the boys' game. I think we'll get it before the boys' game. So we're ready to tip here shortly as the Lady Lions travel to Sacred Heart, take on the Lady Knights. It's Friday and it's cold out. Snowed out on Tuesday, so I think the girls are ready to play.
I hope the two days of inactivity don't hurt either squad too much here.
Practice against someone other than their own teammates.
Well, yeah, no game Tuesday and no practice Wednesday, so.
Well, you know, I was glad that they just had a 2-hour delay yesterday. Some school districts still didn't have school yesterday. Can you imagine going into tonight having no practice? So here we go.
Donnelly will jump against Lucy. Not a very good throw, but Sacred Heart controls the tip. Now down underneath. Shot is up and missed by Mackenzie Cack, and she is fouled. And she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul is on number 13, J.C. Owens. I might as well just put this on. That back wall's cold. First free throw up and good. Sacred Heart takes an early 1-0 lead. Just underway here at Sacred Heart, Salina. Second free throw on its way. It is up and in also. 2-0 Sacred Heart.
And immediately they took it to the inside post. Minneapolis back the other direction.
2-3 zone, and Lucy Giles dribbles right through, but stumbles and loses control of the ball. Mara Pounds there to rescue it. J.C. Owens shot off the glass, no good, and she is fouled.
A nice ball movement right there, Mike, as Mara was down low, was able to find J.C. J.C. with a little up and under, got fouled, didn't make the shot, but she's at the line.
Almost a turnover, and we recover. Now Owens at the free throw line to shoot 2, with a chance here to tie it up. Free throw, good. 2-1, Sacred Heart. And Sacred Heart right into that zone right away. On the defensive end, Minneapolis will play man-to-man and will tentatively pick up. We drop back. They beat us down the floor again 2 times in a row. Shot is blocked, though, as they go in for the layup. Not a good pass. Tipped away by Sacred Heart. Recovered by Lindsay Shoup. Shot off the glass, no good. Tipped around and picked up by Tebow. Hands it off to Vandervoort. Back to Tebow. 2-2. Missed a good opportunity there, as we had a good stop and we had numbers not convert. Vandervoort almost tipped away by Allison, and a traveling call is whistled against Megan Stein. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis.
6:52 left in the first, tied up at 2.
Owens on the baseline, skip past Shoup, shot no good. Giles in there hustling for that rebound, pulled out of there by Donnelly. Shot on baseline, no good by Tebow, and the rebound by Minneapolis. Gets it off to Allison. We have numbers. Giles on the other side, layup, good.
Great job, great ball movement right there, and a great finish by Giles. Mara Pounds hits Allison, Allison hits Giles. Nice job with the finish.
Giles running the floor is the recipient of a nice little layup on the backside. 4-2 Minneapolis. Ball's tipped and stolen by Mara Pounds. Good job, Mara. Tried to bounce pass, gets it off to, Kennedy Allison. She misses point blank.
Yeah, she got fouled as well, though, from behind. She will go to the line.
Megan Stein whistled with the foul. Kennedy Allison at the free throw line. 2-shot foul. First throw up, rimming out. Grace Peters and Kate Steinbrock enter the contest as Coach Weatherman and Coach Darrow start the rotation. They started to pick up full court pressure but dropped back. We'll see if they pick them up this time if she makes this basket. No, off the front of the rim. She missed them both. Long shot on its way by Tebow. Three-pointer is good. You have to guard her, and they should know that after playing against her for 4 years. Owens shot off the glass, good. Points in the paint. J.C. Owens right down there, and as you mentioned, Scott, no one to really match up well against J.C. She could go for 23 again here tonight. Yeah. Vandervoort, right wing, dribbles out of pressure. Grace Peters, good defense. Now the shot is blocked by Allison as Megan Stein had an open look on the baseline. And Kennedy Allison blocked it right out of bounds.
Had 2 blocks tonight already.
Vandervoort with the ball right back to Tebow. Now we're Gardner as Lindsay Shoup comes right back out on her. Or she can square up to the basket. 6-5 Minneapolis. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Low motion offense by Sacred Heart. 3-second call. Another turnover by Sacred Heart gives it right back to Minneapolis. 4:58 left first quarter. Minneapolis up 1. We spread the floor. They're in a 2-3 type zone. Shot by Kate Steinbrock, no good, over the rim, and Grace Peters hustling on the floor, and the possession arrow favors Minneapolis.
Nice job by by Grace right there to go ahead and get the tie-up.
Sydney Weedle in.
Sydney Weedle checks in for the first time.
It looked
Giles and Pounds back in.
Kate hit about everything in the warm-ups, but that one was a little long. Peters shot from the baseline off the front of the rim, no good. Ball goes between the legs of Lucy Giles. And it's a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Sacred Heart. 4:33 left, first quarter. Donnelly with the ball, baseline drive is shut down by Peters. Out to Vandervoort. Bounce pass in, down low, and whistled with the foul is J.C. Owens. That's going to be her second, I believe.
I think it's on, Lucy Giles. Got Lucy coming from the backside. I just thought she had all ball, but they said she had a hand on her arm. So
they'll play it in under their own basket. We're still man-to-man. Donnelly with the ball. Baseline drive against Peters. Shot off the back of the rim, no good, and the push-off is called on Donnelly.
Nope, Mackenzie Cack.
Usually that is number 10, Mackenzie Cack, with the push-off.
Didn't mean to correct you there, Mike.
Not a problem.
Just trying to help.
Giles gets to the other side. Mara Pound spots up. Shot good. She hit everything in warm-ups also. That was a nice shot. Good rotation on the ball. Nothing but net, as Dale would say. Donnelly walks across half court, gets it off to Tebow.
8-5, Lady Lions with the 3-point lead.
Vandervoort wearing one of those suspicious knee braces. And there's a good tie-up by, okay. She turned into the defense. Sydney Weedle right there to tie her up, and they call her with a reach-in foul. That's a good hustle play by Sydney, but a little unlucky in the call there. Tebow throw it in. Out front it goes to Donnelly. Looking for the shot on the right wing. Tebow's covered up by Mara Pounds. And they reset the offense. 8-5 Minneapolis. First quarter action. Tebow.
Good defense by the Lady Lions.
Good close defense.
Tight defense right there. Yep, nice job.
Cack could not get a hand on it. Goes out of bounds. Turnover gives it right back to Minneapolis.
Checking back in is Kate Steinbrock, J.C. Owens, and for the first time, Jade Derlott checks in for the Lions. Still on the floor will be Mara Pounds as well as Lindsay Shoup.
Down low on the baseline, J.C. Owens shot. Good from the back behind the backboard. It's a tough shot from there, but she put it in.
10-5, Lady Lions up by 5. I don't know that Sacred Heart subbed yet, have they? Yes, Maggie Dahl came in.
Yep.
So.
Tebow gets it down low to Dahl. A good ball reversal, but Minneapolis covers up on defense. Good tight defense. Shot off the back of the rim, no good, and Owens rips that rebound out of there as Donnelly tried to get it. Now off the glass at the other end, coast to coast. Lindsay Shoup hits the runner, and all of a sudden Minneapolis is up 12-5. Full timeout taken by Sacred Heart. Coach, we'll take one too. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. This is SalinaPost.com and Eagle Communication.
Whether you're building a new house or a birdhouse, Ottawa County Lumber and Supply will have the tools and materials you need for your next project. Ottawa County Lumber cheering for the Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Stop into Jean's IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jean's IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For 100 years, a Schooler Company has been the expert in marketing your agricultural products. Call and find out how Schooler can help you manage risk and maximize rewards. And go Lions.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Minneapolis Lady Lions and the Sacred Heart Lady Knights.
An 8-0 run for the Lady Lions.
Now with Jade Roulotte on the floor, Minneapolis a little tall, and as you mentioned earlier, Scott, they do not match up well against our height, as Owens plays big down on the low block against shorter people, and Minneapolis playing pretty tough man-to-man defense. Dahl back out to Donnelly. Minute 50 left, first quarter. Jade Roulotte with the defense. Tebow right wing. A little bit out of her range to pull the trigger with that three, and Shoop's right there on her. Vandervoort guarded by Kate.
Kate comes out on her. There's going to be close to a 5-second call. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Donnelly, good crossover dribble, and she is fouled. They better call that on the floor. Oh, they're going to count the basket.
Actually, they waved it off.
Waved
and
it,
got
yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Somebody disagreed with him.
Yeah, thank goodness, because I was going
That
to say.
foul was early. She took a dribble after the foul and another step for the shot.
No
And
continuation calls here.
they did call it on the floor, and they'll play it in under their own basket. Tebow to throw it in. Vandervoort, quick shoot, shot up and in. Sarah Vandervoort, 5'3" junior, with a quick shot. Cuts the Minneapolis lead to 5. Lucy Giles shoot. No, that one doesn't look too bad. A little short.
Yep, over the back.
Lott with the push from behind.
That'll be her second personal foul.
Minneapolis picking up full court pressure. And Donnelly dribbles through the defense, gets it off to Vandervoort. Now in the lane she goes, and a foul is called.
That could have been continuation, but it didn't go in.
Lucy Giles whistled with another one.
That'll be 4. Her second personal foul on Lucy.
Donnelly to shoot 2. Fouled in the act of shooting. 12-7 Minneapolis.
53 seconds here left in the first.
Make it 12-8.
Lions have 6 fouls.
First free throw up and good. Lucy will head to the bench. And she's kind of had foul trouble the last few games, hasn't she? As I remember.
Early.
Second throw on its way. It is good also. 12-9, 3-point lead for Minneapolis. Under a minute, first quarter. Allison off to Shoop, left wing, down low to J.C. Owens. Catch and shoot, no good. Donnelly comes out of it there with the ball. Gets it off to Tebow. She's not afraid to go to the rack, and a good defensive play there to stop the ball by Kennedy Allison. Vandervoort. How'd she get that up and in? She did somehow. I thought she's going to get it blocked.
12-11, Minneapolis, 20 seconds.
Well, just like that, they go on a 6-0 run here.
Yep.
Back to a 1-point ball game.
That's that timeout.
9 seconds left.
8 to shoot here. Allison off to Owen. She'll shoot it. Baseline shot, no good. Goodness. That's the end of the first quarter. Minneapolis clinging to a 1-point lead. Sacred Heart makes a good run at the end of the first quarter to get back in this thing. We'll be back with second quarter action here in just a minute.
Your headquarters for trailers including stock trailers, fifth wheel, flatbed, dump trailers, and tilt trailers. Also pickup beds, flatbeds, bale beds installed and serviced, plus they will go outside the box to customize exactly what you need. Joe's Fabricating, Hillsboro, proudly supports Minneapolis Lions. Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
B&K Prescription Shop has been serving the Salina area, including Central Kansas and North Central Kansas, since 1953, providing patients of all ages the prescriptions that they need to feel better. B&K Prescription Shop.
Kansas, it's on the other side of the street.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Gym.
So Kansas Wesleyan's on the
Start the second quarter. Lady Lions will play it in to start the second quarter here. Mara Pounds will play it in.
Turn right, you'll drive down, keep driving down that straight road, and you'll see
Grace Peters shot from the baseline, no good. Tipped out of there by Kennedy Allison, and it is out of bounds to Sacred Heart.
I'm glad to see Grace shooting the last few games. I haven't seen much go in, but if you don't shoot, they aren't going to go in. So
Donnelly walks it across the timeline. Motion offense. Tebow baseline is shut down, but on the backside, Stein shot.
Donnelly gets the put
by
back.
Donnelly.
they take the lead 13-12. They've got 7 unanswered points.
We'll have to start playing defense.
8
help.
unanswered points, excuse me.
Peters back to J.C. Owens in the post, no good. Tipped out of there, and Shoup rescues it. Baseline jump shot over the rim, no good. And Donnelly has the rebound for Sacred Heart. Gets it off to Tebow. Stops and pops. Shot is blocked. And Mara Pounds grabs that loose ball. Bad pass. Picked up by J.C. Owens. Shot, no good, and she is hacked. 2-shot foul coming for fouls on Vandervoort. It's her second. And Owens to the free throw line to shoot 2. Good. First throw, nothing but net. She got them both. JC's on her game, and she could use a little help here tonight, though, couldn't she?
Yeah, she could.
Donnelly right through the pressure. Alvarez with the ball. Now a layup is up and in by Donnelly. Nobody picked her up.
Donnelly's one of those players that slashes in and can slash to the hole pretty quick, and she does right there.
15-14, Lady Knights. Shoot. Eyes a 3, drives the baseline, shot off the glass, no good. And she fouls Dahl over the back. 1-and-1 is going to be awarded to Dahl.
She had a great move to the hole right there, Mike, but she could not get it off the glass. Trails by 1, Lady Lions, and Dahl at the line to shoot a 1-on-1.
Maggie Dole, 1-and-1. First shot up, no good. Rimming off, J.C. Owens with a nice block out. And the rebound gets it off to Mara Pound. 6:18 left first half. Minneapolis trying to get something going against this zone defense of Sacred Heart. They're quick to jump on Kate. And she does shoot the 3, except for their shot is over the rim, no good. And Tebow has the rebound on the backside for the Lady Knights. Crossover dribble and down the lane she goes. Shot off the rim, no good. And she is fouled by Lindsay Shoup.
That'll be 2 on Lindsay.
Tracy Tebow, first free throw up and short. Way short. .522, first half action. That one's off the front of the rim and rattles in.
A few minutes ago and I answered it. So if you hear it ring, just answer it again, okay? I answered it.
Shoop with the ball off to Mara Pounds.
Okay.
Entry pass to Allison, back to Pounds. Shot on its way over the rim, no good. Donnelly comes up the floor, gets it off to Alvarez. Walk. She walked.
We're getting killed on the offensive boards, guys.
Yeah, we are, and that is one of those we have the advantage. We should not should not at this point.
Yeah, we should not be out rebounded, and we are getting.
It's a once again one and done, one shot, and we're not hitting it. 16-14.
Shoop to Owens, baseline shot, no good. She's had 2 or 3 of those, and they've just rolled across the rim. Tebow looks at a 3, and good defense by Mara Pounds to cover her up, or she could pull the trigger. She has hit one. Entry pass to Stein. Tipped out there by Owens. Nice. I don't know where we're throwing the ball. Good grief. As luck would have it, they touched it last. It will stay with us. But
Weedle and Giles in for Pounds and Owens.
try to get some transition game going, but we just weren't quite ready for it. Timeout called for by the Sacred Heart coach. 30-second timeout. Well, what do you see so far, Scott?
Well, I'll tell you what has surprised me is we've got the size, but right now they have been boxing out. Their zone has been boxing out nicely, has been preventing us from having any second chance looks. Also, we're cold from the outside, very cold from the outside. I would like to see us try to work the ball down low, because what's going to happen if you work it into the post, that's going to open up some outside.
Yep.
Vice versa, if you can hit some outside, it's going to open the inside. It's pretty simple from that standpoint, but right now, Sacred Heart is controlling the boards.
We've had some good shots down on the baseline, 3 or 4. They just are not falling. We'll play it in. 4:48 left, first half. Kate Steinbrock out to Sydney Weedle, back to Lindsay Shoup. There we get her post. Up there, Lucy. Giles with it, steps through the defense, gets it off to Kate, back to Weedle.
There you go.
She hit it.
It's a 2, but that's okay. Once again, an outside shot is just as good as anything at that point. Nice shot by Weedle.
Ties the game at 16.
4:17 left to go in the second quarter.
Donnelly gets it off to Tebow. Long three-pointer on its way off the top of the backboard.
Okay, now, this is an argument, or not an argument, the talk we've had. I thought once it hit the top of the backboard.
Yep. You'll see it called.
You'll see it called once in a while.
Sometimes
they did not
like
call it that one.
You don't see it called.
Yeah.
I don't know what the consistency is.
I think the edge of the backboard is good. Oh, shot no good, and Owens fights for that rebound. Dole had it. She tied her up. Possession arrow will favor Sacred Heart, as Cack missed a shot, point blank. Tebow, long shot on its way, back rim no good. Dole right there for the rebound. Out of the reach-in foul by Tebow. Good call there. The ref right there to see the reach-in on Sydney Weedle. 15 foul on Sacred Heart. Tebow's first foul.
Pounds in for Steinbrock.
It's kind of a 1-1-3 zone defense. Matchup. Shoop dribbles in the paint, and good job by Lucy Giles to get up and tie up Cack.
That could have gone either way, Mike. That could have gone either way. She got up in there, and they both came down at the same time. It's a good call, but I've seen it go both ways where they're going to call it over the back.
Yeah.
Nice job by the officials. Nice job by Giles.
Weedle to play it in. Out front it goes. Owens, baseline drive shot. Oh, she was throwing it. If that was a good call or not.
Yeah, we tipped it.
Yeah, we tipped it.
Allison was there.
Tipped it out of the Sacred Heart's hands.
Dahl play it in to Donnelly. 3:35 left first half. We're tied up at 16. Vandervoort can't pull the trigger. She has a couple baskets in this game. Out to Tebow. Now Dole. Cack. Back to Donnelly. Tebow wide open. No good. Back rimmed it. Allison comes out of there with it. Off to Mara Pounds. Travel.
Yep. Good call.
Shuffled her feet before she took the shot.
2:59 left to go here in the first half, tied up at 16. Lady Lions are going to take a 30-second timeout. Now, I talked about what I saw. How about you, Mike?
Well, it's been our Achilles heel all year long. They throw a zone at us, and we're not real sure how to attack it. Our post is not coming up to the high post. They come up late, and if they come up and get the ball to that point, they have to collapse on you. Then that opens up the wings, and that opens up the baseline. We're just not moving the ball like we should. Sacred Heart's credit, they've got a little 1-1-3 zone defense. Those three down below, they're not going to let anyone shoot down low, and they're going to force us to shoot from the outside. 16-16, 2:52 left first half. Sydney Weedle with a good defense on Vandervoort. Gets it off to Tebow. Now Donnelly. Man-to-man defense by Minneapolis. Good matchup there, Kennedy Allison and Kara Donnelly. Long shot, no good. And they're over the back. Dole. 6th team foul on Sacred Heart. We could use a basket here, just going into halftime with a little momentum here. Kate Steinbrock left wing. There's her high post. J.C. Owen shot good. She hit that one. She's had 2 or 3 good looks. That one was a nice shot. Nothing
From
but
about
net.
10 feet or so.
18-16 Minneapolis.
Kara Donnelly guarded by Allison. Out front, Tebow. Vandervoort guarded by Sydney Weedle.
Oh.
Reach-in foul call.
Wow.
Goodness.
Her second personal. I'm not
Tough
sure what
call.
he saw there.
He's had a couple of those tonight. 18-16 Minneapolis. Vandervoort to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1. First free throw up. No good. Nothing but net, as Dale would say. The bottom half.
Side of the net.
1:52 left. First half. Mara Pounds with the ball. Grace Peters in the contest. Kate Steinbrock off to Grace. Now Mara Pounds open from the outside.
Nice
Shot is
job,
good.
Mara.
Mara Pounds is shooting the ball well here tonight.
Mara has been doing very well the last couple nights, and that's a big 3 right there.
5-point lead
Pounds.
all of a sudden.
Now if we can play defense on number 33, we'll be in good shape.
33-13. Grace
That way,
Peters,
Grace.
great hustle by Grace Peters right there.
Left some fingernail marks on the floor there. Good hustle by Grace. Hit the floor. She felt that one a little bit. She does play good defense. Gets the draw on Donnelly. Now on the baseline, Dole. Ball tipped out of there by Allison. Oh, she was out of bounds when she recaptured possession, and Dole foot was on the line. It's a turnover right back to Minneapolis. Good tough defense by Allison to create that turnover. Minute 7 left, first half. Minneapolis back up by 5. Lindsay Shoup with the ball. Kate Steinbrock. Gets the ball screen. Now Mara Pounds with the hot hand. Gets it down low to Owens. Shot
Yep.
good. They're
Nice
going to count
job.
that too.
Great pass, great finish down low. We talked about it. Get some outside shots, get the transition down low, bucket and the foul.
J.C. Owens shields the defender, and the good entry pass from the outside. Mara Pounds threaded the needle with that. Owens will get the and one and chance to put Minneapolis up by 8 here. Free throw up, rimming in.
Well, we had an 8-0 run. They followed with an 8-0 run. Now we've got an 8-0 run.
Tebow with the ball on left wing, under a minute to go here. Ball screen, but Shoop right with her. Cack looks for the cutter. Baseline jump shot, no good. Now Mara Pounds has it. Minneapolis throws it away. Donnelly picks it up, gets it off to Cack. Turnover gives it right back to Sacred Heart. Vandervoort has it. Tipped out there by Mara Pounds as Vandervoort showed her the ball one too many times. 8-point lead here for Minneapolis. Tebow to throw it in.
16 seconds left. I think that's a wise choice. She's playing with 2 fouls, and get her out just in case. So.
They'll play it in. Free throw line extended. Tebow trigger the play for Sacred Heart. Gets it off to Megan Stein. Back to Donnelly. 10 to shoot. Oh, that's a walk. Gets it off to Alvarez. That was a walk. No call. Tebow gets it down low. Oh, my. Woo. Cack misses another one at point blank.
Point blank. We got lucky there, Mike.
We did.
Point blank with no time left, and she throws up an air ball from 2 feet. Thank goodness.
Halftime.
24-16, Lady Lions outscored them in that quarter by a score of 12-5. Nice job by the Lady Lions. We'll be back after this word. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20, your voice of Minneapolis Lady Lions. We'll be back after this word. Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School. Dale Leech, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Ausherman, as the Lady Lions had the lead 24-16 at the half, thanks to an 8-0 run at the end of that quarter. Lady Lions take back the lead and have it at half up by 8. But, you know, you going into it, we had a 1-point lead at the end of the first quarter. It's been a game of runs. We had an 8-0 run. They had a 7-0 run. We had an 8-0 run. So far, we're on the advantage side of that, Mike.
We finally did find our post down low and got a couple baskets down low. We got the free throw line, hit some free throws. Things started rolling our way. That 1-1-3 zone that they are putting against us, a little bit tough to crack, but I think we figured it out there into that quarter.
Yeah. Run through some scoring real quick for Sacred Heart Knights. Only 3 players scored for them, or excuse me, 4 players. Mackenzie Cack with 2 points, Tracy Tebow with 4, and Sarah Vandervoort with 4, and leading the way is Kara Donnelly with 6 for the Sacred Heart Knights. For Minneapolis Lady Lions, scoring-wise, Lucy Giles with 2, Lindsay Shoop with 2, Sydney Weedle with 2, Mara Pounds with 5, and how's this one? 13 for J.C. Owens.
All right. Well, she had a big game the first time out against Sacred Heart, and looks like she's due for another one here tonight. Starting to find her stroke down on the baseline, and she's got the advantage over. They just don't match up well against her, and she's starting to exert a little bit of pressure against them.
The thing about JC is she's hit from right inside. She's hit from about 10 feet out. She's had some nice looks, and so far she's been our offense so far tonight.
And consistent free throws.
And still. Consistent, 5 for 5 from the free throw line. And she's been very consistent from the free throw line all year long. I don't have that stat to tell you what she is for the year, how she's doing. We didn't get that before the game. But nice job by J.C. Owens with 13 points. We talked about at the beginning of the broadcast how I wanted to see some play out of the post, and we're getting it right now.
Well, Mara Pounds with a good first half also has hit a couple of outside shots. And it's starting to fall from the outside. When we get Kate lined up on the opposite side, we'll start rolling again and we'll extend this lead. They just need to remember to get the ball down low, and good ball reversal will get the open look on the wing when you get down inside.
Lady Lions up 24-16 at the half. We're about 4 minutes away from the start of the second half, and Minneapolis with the lead, and they're going to have to come out in the second half and continue to do what they've done in the first half.
Let's talk a little bit about what happened in Russell, Kansas last night.
What was that?
Let's talk a little bit about what happened in Russell, Kansas last night. The wrestling squad went out there for an NCAA duel against the Broncos. They were pretty much tied, I think, with Russell going into that for first place. And they beat them, from what I'm told, 36-31.
Wow.
So that clinches the league for the Lions. Again, they tied last year with Beloit, I think. But this year they've won it outright. They still have to wrestle Beloit next Thursday up at Beloit, but I think Beloit has 2 losses in the league, so they can't tie us with a win. So congratulations to Coach Giles and his wrestling squad on another NCAA championship. This time it appears to be an outright championship. No ties this year.
Well, that's exciting.
And their last 2 wrestling duels, they've won by less than 6 points.
It's come down to the end, hasn't it?
Yeah. So that's exciting, and those are fun to watch too. When you get down to have to win this last match, take it home, and they get her done. So
you know more about the wrestling squad than I do, but how many kids are Bennington kids, and do you know?
I don't know exactly. I'm guessing there's somewhere 4 to 5.
So
Bennington
for
wrestlers.
folks that don't understand that is a consolidated, where a shared program with Bennington.
Yeah, what do they call that?
It's not the consolidated. It's not the word, but
it's.
But Bennington wrestles with us during league and throughout the year.
Yeah.
But come time for state, Bennington wrestles under Bennington.
They wrestle in the Minneapolis colors. They're wrestling for Minneapolis points and all the rest throughout the year. And then when you hit regionals, they start wearing Bennington togs and wearing for the Bennington school. However, our coaches continue
Still coaching,
to coach them, along with their coach that's been with
Jerry Mick.
Jerry Mick, yes, that's been an assistant in Minneapolis wrestling for quite a long time, and with their co-op wrestling,
there you go.
What there is continuing to be involved in the wrestling program there. So, and they've got a couple of guys that are contributing well to statistics for the Lions. In fact, Ragnoni, TJ Ragnoni, is, I believe, ranked in the top 4 in one of the weight divisions. So, congratulations again to the Lions on a league championship in wrestling. And we got the girls and the guys fighting for a league championship here in basketball, both in second place. Have to see if we can get it together and get involved with that.
Competition is pretty stiff. The next step up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I noticed, guys, that Ellenwood, when we played them out there at Hoisington, they were ranked 8th in Class 2A when they played us, and next week they jumped up to number 4.
Who was that?
Ellenwood.
Ellenwood.
So they had a good tournament, beating Russell and Minneapolis there.
Yes, absolutely. Possession arrow favors Sacred Heart here to start the second half, and they will throw it in. Stein, Donnelly, Tebow, Cack, and Vandervoort for the Lady Knights. Minneapolis in a 2-3 zone to start second half. See if they can generate some offense against this zone defense of Minneapolis. Nice tip Long arms of Allison now down to shoot quick, layup, no good. Good transition bucket. Now they have numbers. Vandervoort on the backside. Donnelly down the lane she goes. Shot, no good. Cack has the rebound, lost it. And Allison picks up the loose ball for Minneapolis. Mara Pounds down to J.C. Owens. Out front, Allison back to shoot. Long shot on its way. Back rim, no good. Tries to get it out of there, and J.C. Owens is right there on the spot as they throw it away. A little anxious to get rid of the ball, I believe.
Yeah, she's in a bad double team there.
Now Owens has the ball tipped away, saved by Sacred Heart. A little sloppy here to start, and there's a shot by
Kennedy
Allison.
Her first points of the night right there. Nice shot.
Nothing but net. 10-point lead by the Lady Lions. Now we're back to man-to-man. Donnelly recognizes it, gets it off to Cack. Switching up the defenses, I'm all for it. I think it's a real good move by the coaching staff. Cack, baseline drive, guarded by Owens, shot, rimming off. Two-shot foul coming for Mackenzie Cack, and the foul is on J.C. Owens.
Her second personal foul. Cack will go to the line. She was perfect from the line earlier in the night.
First throw on its way. Good. .6:15 left, third quarter. Cack. Rimming off. 1 out of 2. Mara Pounds has it. Clears the timeline. Sacred Heart right back in that 1-1-3 zone defense. Now kind of filters out into a 2-3. Entry pass is tipped. Rolls across number 13, and Cack picks up the loose ball for Sacred Heart. Vandervoort back to Donnelly. Shot on its way, and she took steps before she could cut it loose.
Coach Weatherman's going to call a 30-second timeout to talk about this, as he saw something he didn't like. So Coach Weatherman calls a timeout. Lady Lions up by 9 right now, 26-17. As Minneapolis has the lead here in the third quarter, as Coach Weatherman calls a 30-second timeout. One of the things I noticed down there when they tried to get it down to that low post, Sacred Heart did a nice job. They're collapsing, very quick to collapse down there. Kind of sloppy, both sides, starting here in the third quarter, early in the third. Lady Lions up by 9 though, and I believe they will have the ball after the turnover by Sacred Heart.
You are correct.
9-point lead. Mara Pounds has it. Minneapolis, there's a double dribble.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Kind of a delayed call there.
Yeah, the one at the official.
Woke up.
Yeah.
Turnover gives it right back to Sacred Heart.
Both officials at the top let it go, but the one down on the baseline said, I don't think so.
Dole back in the contest for Sacred Heart. Vandervoort on the baseline. Good pressure by Mara Pounds, and she steals the ball. Gets it off to Allison on the other side. She rescues it. Mara Pounds shot. Off the top of the backboard, no good, and Donnelly has the rebound for the Lady Knights. Vandervoort off to Donnelly.
Good shot.
Just stepped right through the defense and scooped in the layup.
And you're right, stepped is the term to use. 26-19, Lady Lions up by 7.
Shiv has the ball tapped away by Donnelly and goes out of bounds. It will stay with Minneapolis. Kate and Grace back in.
And Alvarez checks in for the Knights.
Kate gets the ball in the corner, right out front to Lindsay Shoup. Grace Peters gets the ball screen. Shoup's entry pass is tipped away.
No, thrown
Casey
away.
Owens cannot get a handle on it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover gives it right back to Sacred Heart. 7-point lead by Minneapolis. 4:28 left third quarter. Alvarez with it. Cack hands it off to Tebow.
Almost looked like quarterback hand off to running back there, didn't it?
Donnelly, another layup, little runner in the lane. And Allison strong with the ball. Would not let Cack tie her up, and Cack reached in. Reach-in foul is called. That's her second personal foul, first team foul here in the second half. Two-three zone by the Lady Knights. Grace, now the entry pass to Owens. Dole with the push.
Through the hip.
That's her third personal foul. Good call. I thought they got Cack on that, but either one. Third foul.
Second team foul. Kate from the corner, no good. And Cack has a rebound for the Lady Knights. Long pass down the court to Tebow. Good defensive play by Kate Steinbrock. Stay with her, Kate.
That's a tough assignment right there with Tebow. Very quick off the dribble. Definitely their offense runs through Donnelly and Tebow. Just like that right there.
Donnelly with the runner. Oh, mismatch there as Peters had the defensive assignment against Donnelly. Baseline drive by Shoup. And a foul is called on Vanderbilt.
Cack.
10,
Cack.
Cack.
They have a timeout? Full.
Lead Lions call a full timeout to talk about it, so we'll go ahead and take one with them. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20, your voice to the Minneapolis Lions. We'll be back after this word. We'll be back.
Choose your beautiful new countertop, granite or quartz, from the large selection of slabs of granite and quartz in stock in the Creative Surfaces showroom. Your new countertop is cut from the actual slab of granite and quartz you select. Creative Surfaces is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions.
See the guys at Autotech for all your automotive repair needs. Quality automotive care from alignments to transmissions and everything in between. Proud supporters of the Minneapolis Lions.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Gym. Minneapolis leading by 5. We'll play it in after the timeout. Kate Steinbrock to play it in for Minneapolis. Sacred Heart zoning up here on the inbounds play. 3 minutes left third quarter. Somebody's got to move, and we get it in. J.C. Owens.
Well, we talked about it's been a quarter of a game of runs, and right now Sacred Heart's on a on a 5-0 run here against the Lions.
Entry pass to Allison, back to Steinbrock, back rim no good. It was a long 2. Gets it off to Donnelly. Tebow's open, has it baseline drive up, shot no good, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Right now Sacred Heart doing a much better job of attacking the basket. Kate picks up her first personal.
Tebow's first free throw up. Good. Well, we don't want to get into a free throw shooting contest. They're working their way back into this game, hitting their free throws. Vandervoort back in. Second throw on its way. Front rimmed it. It rolled in. Lucy Giles back in.
26-23 Minneapolis.
Peters with the ball. Entry pass to Allison. She's tied up as she started to make her move to the basket. Possession arrow will keep the ball with Minneapolis. Peters to play it in. There we go.
Nice one right there. Great patience right there. And Lucy Giles hits it right point blank underneath the basket. Nice patience. Great pass by Grace Peters.
Just circled the defender, got the position, and Peters with the timely pass. Uh-oh.
Long two.
You got to guard her. Mara Pounds with the ball. 3-point lead for Minneapolis. Entry pass to Giles, and the pass cross court is ill-advised because it was tipped and intercepted by Sacred Heart. Dribble drive by Tebow, shut down by Mara Pounds. Minute 25 left, third quarter. Donnelly,
That's a walk. Thank you. Glad all three of us had that at the same time. I'm sorry, at least you and I did.
Everyone up here with
I
us.
was silent. I was thinking it. But 1:16 to go in the third quarter.
28-25. Minneapolis up by 3. Not too long ago, we were up 10. Allison shot, rimming off, no good, and goal with the rebound for Sacred Heart.
4 points we've scored here in the quarter.
Pretty amazing. Looks like Sacred Heart's going to go for the last shot, trailing by 3.
Donnelly way out on top, guarded by Peters.
Pulls it out of our
Tebow
zone.
gets it off to Vandervoort. Dribble drive, pulls it back up out of there, guarded by Sydney Weedle. 24 to shoot. Donnelly has it. Good crossover dribble. Now in the corner, Stein back to Vandervoort. Out front to Donnelly. Gets it off to Dole. Tebow's shot is blocked by Mara Pounds. Dole has it. Their shot, no good.
Nice job by Mara Pounds to get a block right there. They do not get a good look. Very fortunate right there. As we go into the fourth quarter, we're leading, but only by 3. We'll be back after this word as the Knights outscore us that quarter by a score of 9-4. We'll be back. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 20, your voice, the Minneapolis Lady Lions. We'll be back.
Visit Straub International today, your Case IH, Great Plains, Mahindra, and Polaris dealer with 7 locations. Straub International, helping Kansas grow. For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
See American Family Insurance agent Scott Ausherman for all of your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Ausherman Agency in Minneapolis, proudly supporting the Lions.
Whether you're building a new house or a birdhouse, Ottawa County Lumber and Supply will have the tools and materials you need for your next project. Ottawa County Lumber, cheering for the Lions.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. Sacred Heart High School here, 28-25. Lady Lions have a 3-point lead, but pretty hard. They were outscored 9-4 in that quarter, Mike.
It's a ball game.
It's a ball game.
Earlier in the year, you win by 30 and you go to the opponent's floor, and it's just tough to win on the road in this league.
And Sacred Heart's been playing better. So
Cack, outside shot, good.
Lead down to 1.
28-27. Weedle has it. Baseline drive by Giles. Her shot is partially blocked. J.C. Owens has it. And Tebow has the rebound. The ball is stolen. Lucy Giles with a good hustle. Comes from behind, tips that ball away, and gives it right back to Minneapolis. Giles, Mara Pounds, baseline drive shot, no good. Push off by Lucy Giles, I believe.
Third personal on Lucy. 1 point ball game, 28-27.
3 team fouls on each squad. That's good. It's no big advantage yet to the opponent here.
Tebow with it. Looks for a cutter. Minneapolis playing good defense. Need to stay with number 33.
And 13. 13's a slasher, 33's a shooter. So
gets it off to Tebow. Out front, Cack just hit one from there. Missed that one though. Donnelly and Giles and Vandervoort in there hustling for that rebound. And as luck would have it, Lucy got in there and got the ball tied up. Possession arrow favors Minneapolis.
Kennedy Allison checks in for Sydney Weedle. On the floor with her is Mara Pounds, Lindsay Shoup, Giles, and Owens for the Lions.
Zone defense by Sacred Heart. They've been in it all night long. Shoup off to Mara Pounds. Shoup's due to hit a three. Mara just hit another
job.
one.
Nice job, Mara Pounds with a great outside shot, and it's a three. That's her second in the night.
Big shot by Mara Pounds to get Minneapolis back up on top by 4. Donnelly has it. Walking dribble. Tebow wide open. For some reason, we cannot guard her. She'll win this game for him if you don't guard her. I guarantee it. Mara Pounds off to J.C. Owens.
That's an advantage right there. Take that.
Skip pass back to Mara Pounds. No shot. Good ball reversal. All right.
Nice job by Lindsay Shoup. She hits her first three of the night. So now you got to watch Tebow here, Mike.
That's a big basket by Lindsay Shoup. As Minneapolis starting to find the range from the outside here. As Sacred Heart still in that zone defense. This time I think Lindsay's going to stay right with Tebow. Donnelly guarded by Mara Pounds. Baseline jump shot, back rim, no good. Cack with the rebound. She's fouled by Allison, I believe.
Yes.
Yep. A 2-shot foul.
And Cack is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. First foul on Kennedy.
Wow. She's usually good for 3 by now. Cack, 2-shot foul. First throw up and no good. Oh, it was good.
Off the glass.
She banked it
I think I heard her yell bank. Did you hear bank?
I heard glass. We've seen bank shots go in, haven't we, Dale?
Yes, we have.
I know you saw it too, Scott, out the state basketball tournament. Mr. Garrett Doherty banked one in. That was pretty big.
Kenny Allison gets that, Karam.
34-31, Minneapolis up by 3. Trying to find a opening in this zone defense. Giles on the baseline, dribble drive out front. It goes to Kate Steinbrock, back to Allison. Skip pass to Shoup. Entry pass to Owens. Oh, short, way short. Not a good shot. A little bit out of her range, I believe.
Nothing but air there, unfortunately.
Donnelly out front with the ball.
4 minutes left to go in this ball game. 34-31. Lady Lions up by 3.
they're going to sit on it, try to force us out of the zone.
Well, that's fine. We got the lead.
That's when you can put some pressure on right there.
Back door. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
you gotta
grab
go get
that.
it.
Dang it.
It's a beautiful block. You need to pick it up.
Tough
Sacred
one
Heart
right there.
quick to get it, and the foul is whistled on Minneapolis.
J.C. Owens.
That was a beautiful block, but unfortunately we let it go. We let it go right back to him. Sacred Heart's going to call a full timeout to talk about it, so we will go ahead and take a break. Minneapolis Lady Lions up 34-31 against the Sacred Heart Knights. Minneapolis up by 3. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication Channel 20. Your voice, the Minneapolis Lady Lions. We'll be back.
Tonight's game brought to you by City Pharmacy in Minneapolis, now delivering to our neighboring communities. Call us to find out when we can come to you. City Pharmacy for your family. Go Lions!
Stop into Jean's IGA and experience shopping with a promise of neighborly service from people you know and trust. Jean's IGA, your hometown grocery store supporting your hometown Lions.
For 100 years, a Schooler Company has been the expert in marketing your agricultural products. Call and find out how Schooler can help you manage risk and maximize rewards. And go Lions.
Your headquarters.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart High School. Dale Leech, Mike Perry, myself, Scott Ausherman, as the Lady Lions had the lead here, but only by 3. A lot closer ball game than last time, Mike.
Sacred Heart to play it in under their own basket. Tebow to trigger the inbounds play. Good defense. Dole, shot, good.
Got all the right bounces.
1 point ball game now. Out front to Allison. Shoup has it on the left wing. Grace Peters in the contest for Minneapolis. Quick to recognize the shooters. They're right out on them. Shoup has it, guarded by Donnelly. Back to Grace.
Had the low post open a couple times on a cutter. Up by 1, 34-33, Lady Lions with the ball as they work the ball around right here.
Long shot, Lindsay Shoup, back rim no good. J.C. Owens has the rebound, and the push by Sacred Heart fouled J.C. Owens. It will be called on the floor. We'll play it in under our own basket.
4th team foul only on the night. Lions with 5.
Just Donnelly's first personal foul. Stein back in for Sacred Heart. Kate Steinbach back in for Minneapolis. .245 left in this contest. Out front it goes to Shoup. Back to Mara Pound. Shot on its way.
Nice shot, Mara. Big shot right there as she hits her 3rd 3 of the night.
She has been spot on tonight. Beautiful shot by Mara Pounds and sorely needed right there. 4-point lead. Vandervoort has it. Back out to Tebow. Back to Vandervoort.
Minneapolis still in the man defense here.
Stein has it. Nice ball reversal, and there's a hold by Allison, I believe, on Donnelly.
Sixth team foul on the Lions.
Wow, I go back to that one right there. Called it on Kennedy Allison. It looked like they were just boxing out down there. So
Donnelly shot from the outside, front rim no good, and they get the rebound. Donnelly all the way in, she's fouled. We can't clear the glass on our defensive end, and Sacred Heart quick to the ball, picks it up, gets a second chance as Donnelly heads to the rack, is fouled.
Shoup with the foul, team
by
foul
Shoup,
7.
her 3rd, and Kara Donnelly, 2-shot foul right here, first one up and in.
she's perfect from the line tonight. You said it, they're a good free throw shooting team. 5 for 8 from the first half, and they're probably 5 for 7 from the second half.
Second throw on its way. It is rimming out.
Thank you.
And J.C. Owens picks up that loose ball. Long carom and a full timeout taken by Minneapolis. We'll take one too. This is SlineApost.com. Eagle Communication, your voice for Lion basketball.
Orders for trailers including stock trailers, fifth wheel, flatbed, dump trailers, and tilt trailers. Also pickup beds, flatbeds, bale beds installed and serviced, plus they will go outside the box to customize exactly what you need. Joe's Fabricating, Hillsboro, proudly supports Minneapolis Lions. Ottawa County Bank in Minneapolis offers hometown banking with commitment, experience, and quality service. Proud sponsors of area school activities.
B&K Prescription Shop has been serving the Salina area, including Central Kansas and North Central Kansas, since 1953, providing patients of all ages the prescriptions that they need to feel better. B&K Prescription Shop.
Welcome back to Salina, Kansas. We're at Sacred Heart Gym. Lady Lions are trying to put away this pesky Lady Knights basketball team. Minneapolis ahead 37-34. And it'll be Lady Lions basketball to play in. 2:02 remaining in this game.
Well, and it's a much improved night basketball team. You talked about it. They've been playing very well.
We get it in. J.C. Owens has it. And she's fouled Alvarez with a quick foul. That's what Coach wanted. He wanted a foul right away.
Well, it's not the person that he wanted. Well, still not one to one yet.
It's still.
That's why he wanted a foul right away.
15 foul.
And he wants another one right away so we can get to the free throw line here, with a chance for them to get the ball on a missed free throw. Tebow reaches over the top and is whistled with a quick foul.
It's number 6.
It's her second.
And I expect another foul real quick here.
Team foul.
J.C. Owens, let him foul her.
They might play defense here for a little while, though.
.145 to go.
About a minute left. They'll start putting us at the free throw line. I'll look for a turnover right here, or a ill-advised shot. Kate Steinbrock all the way in, and blocking foul, I believe, is going to be called on Cack, as Kate drilled her. Foul's on number 13. Tara Donnelly whistled with the foul. Cack took the brunt of that drive as Steinbrock got all the way to the paint. 1-1 here. Couple big free throws right here, Scott. No, it is a 2-shot foul. Excuse me, he missed the first one. But they're still big free throws. Minneapolis, not a good free throw shooting team. She got that one. That was a big one. 4-point lead.
I believe that's the second free throw attempt of the second half.
Goodness. Minute 30 left in this contest. Donnelly has it for Lady Knights.
Minute 25 left to go in the ball game.
Out front, Donnelly with the ball, guarded by Kennedy Allison. Vandervoort, shot no good. The long carom is picked up by Mara Pounds. Now Shoup has it. Cack hits the floor again.
She's hit the floor twice.
No need to shoot, ladies. Let's just run the clock. Tebow.
Nice job by Mara Pounds. And that's great ball handling right there by Mara. Finally, Tebow get whistled with the foul.
Reach in foul is whistled on Tracy Tebow. That's her third. And Mara Pounds to the free throw line, 1-1. One right here and make it a 5-point game, and she got it.
Nice job by Mara Pounds, senior, doing a nice job tonight, and she's got 12 points.
Big game for Mara. Got them both. She has just shot the ball perfectly here tonight.
What happened? Did
Peters came in.
No basket.
they waved it off?
Well,
She evidently stepped over the line.
I didn't see the indication why.
so so they waved the basket off.
Yep, waved off the free throw. 39-34, 48 seconds to go.
Donnelly has it. Plenty of time here. If Sacred Heart can get a basket. Good defense by Grace Peters. All the way in, shot off the glass, no good, and we lose the rebound.
Tie up, possession arrow to the Knights.
The 5'3" Sarah Vanderfort comes in and takes it away from
She plucked it right out of there, didn't she?
from J.C. Owens. Nice job by Grace Peters.
Tebow to throw it in. Vandervoort has it on the baseline, dribbles out front. She
Yep,
carried it.
She carried it. Nice job right there as we force the turnover. Nice job by Minneapolis. 30 seconds left, 5-point lead for the Lady Lions. And
Timeout.
Sacred Heart's going to call timeout.
Well, I don't know why they just allowed that free throw. Evidently, her
timeout.
toe is on the line. All I can
So
think of.
39-34, 30 seconds left. Sacred Heart calls a full timeout. And Minneapolis up by 5. Would have been nice to have had that other free throw that they waved off. We didn't see it. Must have been somebody either in the lane or over the line. But either way.
Must have been somebody in the lane because I don't recall seeing Morris foot on the line or stepping over either.
I think it's a lane violation of some sort. Anyway, Minneapolis clinging to a 5-point lead. 30 seconds left in this contest. We'll keep it here. The ladies have had to work for everything here tonight. Finally getting a couple of shots to land from the outside. Mara Pounds with some timely shooting. And the last two free throws. So we thought we had them both, but Mara's had a heck of a ball game here tonight.
Yeah, they have shut down Owens in the second half. She has not scored in the second half. Mara Pounds has carried the way for us in the second half with some big points. Allison inbounds, gets it into Owens. That's who you want to foul. Back to Pounds.
Mara has it. Good double team by Sacred Heart. Comes too late
nice
as
job,
we get
nice
it out.
job.
With Fowler.
Yeah. Great ball movement right there as they get it back into the hands of Owens, and she's fouled. Tebow with the foul.
The last paper I saw, JC was above 65% from the free throw line. I think she's probably one of our best, if not the best.
She is our best, yes.
Free throw shooter.
Yeah.
First throw is up and in. Hits the front end of the 1-and-1. Now we have that two-possession ball game, 6-point lead. She got them both.
Nice job. So nice to see a post player make your free throws.
Absolutely.
She's done a very nice job this year.
Vandervoort has it for Sacred Heart. Not much time. They need to shoot. Donnelly down the lane she goes. Scoop. Oh my gosh, in and out, no good. The ball is volleyed around, still being volleyed. Now Lindsay Shoup has it.
Nice job by the Lady Lions as they come away with the victory tonight by a score of 41-34. Nice job by the Lady Lions.
Big win. Anytime you can come over here to the Sacred Heart Gym and win, it's big. And the girls,
we run our win streak over the Lady Sacred Knights, Heart Knights, to 10, the longest in school history.
10 in a row?
10 in a row.
Wow.
We outscored them in that quarter 13-9, and we needed that right there as the Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight by a score of 41-34. We'll be back after this word from our sponsors, and I'll have some stats. You're listening to SalinaPost.com as well as Eagle Communication, Channel 20, your voice of Minneapolis Lions. Welcome back to Salina, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight against the Sacred Heart Lady Knights by a score of 41-34, and we'll run through some stats here, and then we'll have to switch it over to get ready for the boys' game. But scoring-wise for the Sacred Heart Knights, let's see, Maggie Dahl with 2 points, Sarah Vanderfort with 4 points, 6 by Mackenzie Cack, and then 11 by Kara Donnelly and 11 by Tracy Tebow, as the Sacred Heart Knights come up short tonight by a score of 41-34. They were 5 for 8 in the first half, 5 for 8 in the second half, 10 for 16 for the ball game, 8 turnovers in the second half. Nice job by the Lady Lions on the defensive side. The Sacred Heart for Minneapolis-wise scoring, Kennedy Allison with 2, Kate Steinbrock with 1, Sydney Weedle with 2, 4 by Lucy Giles, 5 by Lindsay Shoup, 12 by Mara Pounds, 3 big three-pointers by Mara, 2 in the second half, and leading the way, J.C. Owens with another great night tonight, 15 points, and big thing right there, she was 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Boy, 100% from the line, you love to see something like that. Turnovers-wise, we had 5 that second half. We were 4 for 6 from the free throw line. We ended the ball game 9 for 13. That ain't shabby as well.
I'll take it.
Nice job. I'll take it any day. Minneapolis Lady Lions come away with the victory tonight, 41-34.
And they move on their record overall to 10-4, and in the league 5-2 to maintain at least a second-place tie with Ellsworth. Have to keep watching to see what Russell does against all the other opponents.
Where does Ellsworth go tonight?
I don't know. Couldn't tell you. But we're still in the hunt for the league title and maintaining at least second place advantage here with this win tonight.
Well, guys, we probably ought to go ahead and switch off in case Coach comes up here to get an interview. So, folks, remember, if you're listening on the internet, you'll have to log off and log back on. We'll be right back after this short break. Minneapolis Lady Lions come with a victory, 41-34. We'll be back.